Hello YouTube, this is Michelle the Bandit, and I've watched many car videos, but never have I made one. But I have been so busy with work lately that this is my only option. So I tried to make a video this morning, but one of the lights burnt out in my bedroom, and I live with my boyfriend and my cousin, and I don't want to wake them up. And I've been working so much that this is my only option, my friends, so this is what you get. This is my week 22 and 23 update. There's a combined because my camera was full and I can only get rid of it, the stuff on the camera, at my parents' house. It's a long story. I really did not have the means in which to get you guys a video, but here it is. So, week 22 was, the weigh-in was November 25th, and I weighed in at 183 pounds, so that was 2 pounds down from 185 from the week prior, and I had a gain the week prior, so, that was good. I lost 2 pounds, and if you've been watching my videos, you know that I've been on a 1 pound down every week kind of thing, and it's been really frustrating. So to lose 2 pounds in that week was really, really a huge accomplishment for me. Oh, something's happening, sorry. So, that was that. And I was supposed to have a fill on December 1st, and I opted not to have the fill because I've been feeling a good amount of restriction, and I don't want to get fills just to get fills, right? So I opted not to have a fill on December the 1st, and I'm glad because I haven't been PBing that much. I've just more soft stuff, but some PBing, but not that much. And then on December the 2nd, which would be my week 23, I was down 2 more pounds to 181 pounds. But I was, I'm getting close to those 170s, which I've been vying for a really long time. And I was really, really happy. But on Saturday, I had the worst PB experience of my whole lap band career. I was working all day, like I said, there's some crazy stuff going on, so I've been working, and I came home, and there was some mango salad in the fridge, and I decided, to have a little bit of mango salad. The worst idea. About 3 bites in, I have the most violent PB ever. I'm like, I'm gonna flip my band. I was so upset. I PB'd for an hour and a half over 3 bites. It was awful. It was just awful. But, note to self, no more mangoes. Not lap band friendly food. But that was good. I was down 2 more pounds. So, this is now Monday, so I'm coming to you even later, but I had a PB today again, so I'm really happy that I, chose not to have, another fill, because I think this is a good fill level for me right now. I'm really conscious of the foods I'm eating, and I'm not feeling hungry, so I don't feel like I need the PB. Sorry, I don't feel like I need the fill. I'm so tired. Lap banders, I'm so sorry. So I got a couple emails asking where my videos are. Here it is. I didn't drop off for the face the earth or fall off the bandwagon. I was just at work. It's lame. And my camera wasn't cooperating, so that's where I've been, my friends. Someone emailed me and asked me if I would do a video on the top 3 things. Oh, okay, hold on. First. So, this weigh-in, I should have said this is a big deal. This is a big NSV, or it's actually rather a scale victory, a huge scale victory for me, is that when I weighed in at 181, that means that I have officially lost, from my highest weight of 232, I have now lost 51 pounds. Yay! I'm down 51 pounds. So, that's big. And then someone asked me in my video, an email, like a response to my video, if I would share the top 3 things that have made me successful thus far on my lap band journey. So I thought about it, and I come to you with 3 things. First and foremost, when I first, my journey to becoming a lap band patient, I think, is a lot different than a lot of people. I am a cash pay care. I'm from Canada, so we don't have the same sort of coverage as you do in the States. We have we have only public health care, so health care is free in Canada. But there is a private sector for elective surgeries, like plastic surgery, obviously non-necessary surgeries, and weight loss surgery, and insurance companies don't cover these surgeries. So I came to my weight loss surgery decision, from the time I decided to have a lap band put in to the time that I had one put in was very quick. I'm almost embarrassed to tell you how quick it was, because I didn't really think about it. I just found out about the lap band procedure, and I was like, this is for me. I had a phone consult at one facility. There's not very many places in Canada that actually do it. And I live in Toronto, which is the biggest city, so I had the most access to this sort of health care, and there's not even that many places in Toronto that do it. So I had a phone consult at one place, and I had an in-person consult at the second. When I had the in-person consult at the second place, I met with the surgeon, and it just felt right. I just had a gut feeling about it. I said, this is for me. I didn't really, I didn't have a financial barrier. I had the $16,000, so I paid for the surgery. I booked my surgery, and I had surgery 2 weeks later. So I started my pre-op diet, and that was it. I had the lap band put in, and it was the best decision I've ever made. So I have very good intuition and very good gut feeling, and it paid off. So I'm very happy with my decision, and so, I mean, that's how I came about having a lap band. It was a very, very spur of the moment decision, and I did it, and all's well that ends well. So someone asked me what has made me successful this far on my lap band journey. So, top 3 things. So, number 1, first and foremost, so that whole ramble there's a means to an end with my story. When I decided to have this lap band procedure, I was researching it, and I guess when I put in into Google lap band surgery, a YouTube video popped up, and I watched it, and I found out about this community on YouTube, and when I started, was so taken back by this community, and I don't even use the word jealous. I wasn't jealous. I was just so impressed with people having accountability partners, and just the support network and all that stuff. So very, very early on into my journey, I reached out to Cindy and a couple months later, I reached out to Lap Band Chica, who's Jamie, and both those girls have been my accountability partners in my weight loss journey, and honestly, I am so indebted to both those girls. That is first and foremost. As important as my band is, those girls are as important as my actual physical band, because they keep me on track. They help me make good decisions. If I fall off, have a bad day, I text or email them, and I have support. So that would be my first suggestion, that if you are new to this process or contemplating having lap band surgery and feel at all intimidated by the network, and I reached out to both those girls. Both girls I reached out to were totally supportive of me, and emailed me back, and they're so funny. I've never met them, but I talk to them every day. They're such close friends of mine now. So number 1, totally my support network, which I have very good home life and work life, and my YouTube life is very good too. So that's number 1. Number 2 is acknowledging your vices. I know all addictions are bad, right? Smoking, drinking, eating. I was addicted to eating. That was an addiction of mine. I was a binge eater, and that's, part of the reason as to why I was 232 pounds was because I love to binge eat. So, another one of my vices that I will acknowledge is that I love Diet Coke. I love Coke Zero. I love. And I would drink minimum 1 Diet Coke or Coke Zero a day, and oftentimes much, much, much more. And when I was having this procedure, there was two things I asked my doctor at when I first met him was, A, can I have really bad headaches, so I was like, can I take Tylenol when I have my lap band surgery, and can I drink Diet Coke when I have my lap band surgery? That's what I was worried about. And my doctor actually advised that I could drink Diet Coke. And when I was in my 2-week pre-op journey, that just little 2-week pre-op shake thing, I was watching YouTube videos all over the place, like everybody's YouTube videos. It's like I couldn't watch enough YouTube. Banded Wendy talked about how she loved a drink and involved Coke or Diet Coke or whatever, and how her lap band surgeon said no, she couldn't drink it, and because it would stretch out her pouch. And actually, when I asked my doctor, he said to me, aspartame, which is in Diet Coke and Coke Zero, make you crave salty and sweet things, and that's why he would advise that I wouldn't drink it, not because anything to do with my lap band, but because he thinks that it causes you to crave other things that are not ideal. So after I watched that lap band video that Banded Wendy made about carbonation, I just made a decision. I'm done with Diet Coke. So I have not drank Diet Coke in 23 weeks, and if you knew me before, you would not believe those words. I have not drank Diet Coke in 23 weeks, and I think that acknowledging my vices and, acting accordingly, like taking accountability in my own life and acknowledging my vices and my weaknesses and my strengths also, that would be the second biggest key to my lap band success thus far. And 3 is I fought with my third one because I could say a lot of things, and I felt like a lot of them were sort of repetitive of the first 2 points. I felt my first 2 points were kind of broad. So my third thing is that if you're a new lap bander, as I was just 23 weeks ago, I didn't want anyone to know. I didn't want anybody to know. I told like 3 people, and I did not. And I'm an open book sometimes. I share a lot, so for me to want to keep things a secret, don't keep it a secret. Just like when you're on a diet, it's best not to keep it a secret because you're accountable to the world. When you have lap band surgery, I'm finding that I'm telling more and more people that I have the lap band surgery because it's like a little bit of liberation to come out of the lap band closet, and also people will understand you more. If you're honest with people, they will be more receptive to you. So I felt like it was really holding me back from things in my relationship and in my workplace. I just came out about it. It doesn't matter. I know I've not experienced this, but some people have experienced when they tell people they have the lap band surgery, they're like, oh, you took the easy out. And who cares? Who cares what people think? Because if you're making progress in your journey, that's what matters. And so at the beginning of my journey, I was really hesitant to tell people that I've had this surgery, and now I don't care who knows. Because it doesn't define who I am. It doesn't negate the work that I put into this. It's a tool, and sometimes we all need help, right? We all need help. Just like when people are quitting smoking, they need nicotine patches. I needed help quitting my addiction, so I did something about it. I did it at 232 pounds instead of at 332 pounds. I've had people say things to me like, you weren't big enough to require surgery and all this stuff, and who cares? It's just, let them say what they want to say, because we went about this for whatever reason we went about this, and it's working for me, and I don't really care what other people think, but I found that it helps. My honesty about my surgery has really broken down barriers for me. Not to share, I don't know a lot of my personal life, I don't like to share necessarily, but that's a big thing for me. So my accountability partners, don't ever hesitate to contact someone on YouTube or I mean, like, what's the worst you're gonna hear? No, right? So get accountability partners. Number 1. Number 2 was acknowledge where your weaknesses lay. Like, get those out on the table and be accountable to those weaknesses, because, you know, honesty is number 1. And 3 is don't hide behind this. I mean, some people, if you don't want to share, I just found for my own personal journey, I'm not telling people what to do, and I'm not saying I have all the answers, but for me, I found that opening up a little more about it has really helped me out in the long run. So that's it. I think I've rambled on for quite a long time, and you know, I'm home now. I'm about to turn the corner, but thank you so much for listening, and thank you for your kind words and your emails about me being absent. I'm here at 181 pounds and losing, and I hope to make it to the 170 soon. You know, because I've been in this 180 land for way too long. So 170 soon. So think good thoughts for me, and thank you so much for all your support. And I've been watching all your videos, even though I haven't been commenting. I go on before bed and I watch them all the time. I'm gonna just contact someone. I've been watching a lot of her videos. I'm gonna email her and tell her how fantastic I think she is, because I didn't watch her videos for a while, and maybe when I was first starting, I started watching her videos. Anyways, I'm gonna contact her, but yeah. So that's my contacting her is your motivation to contact someone and get an accountability partner to that person that emailed me. So take care, and I will talk to you on Friday, my weigh-in day. Take care.